Hello, what's going on, people? So welcome to my second video. Today we're going to be giving you part 2 of implementing your Figma email designs into Klaviyo. So from the first video we designed this email, as you can see. Now what we're going to do today is actually take it over into Klaviyo. So the first step is very simple. You can see I've got it up already. You're going to come down here and select a slice. Now what this slice does is essentially slices your email into sections. So when you go ahead and build the email within Klaviyo, it's not one full image that will be a huge file and it'll ruin your deliverability. So what we're going to do is literally slice every single section, as you can see. I've seen people say the more you make the better, which sort of does make sense because it's like smaller files. But in terms of efficiency, it's easier just to slice your image up in sections. So as you can see, that's what we're doing here. What I'm doing is literally just holding down Alt and dragging and dropping the sections. You want to make sure that everyone is 600 width and centered. And we're just going to slice every section. Whenever there's a button or a different product, for example, this bestsellers, you're going to want to slice the separate sections of it. So we'll do that like this. Make sure everything's centered, and then we'll have one final slice for the get it now at the bottom. So there you go. And then for this burger menu at the bottom, we're going to slice this up into sections as well. So there you go. Now, do excuse me if this is poor in terms of accuracy. I'm just doing this very roughly to show you the point I'm trying to make. So there you have it. The full email is sliced. You can see every section with a button is in its own slice. Now step 2 of this process is coming over here. So you're going to want to go to export, and these are your export settings. Now I've run various tests on the optimal settings for actually exporting your images. I've seen people say a 2x PNG, a 4x PNG. What I've found is a 4x JPEG will give you the highest quality images. I understand why some people may export as a 2x for file size, but this next step will show you that you don't have to worry about that at all. So what we're going to do is come over here. We're going to highlight every slice, just holding down Shift, click on all of them, export all these layers. Come over here, 4x JPEG, export. Now, if you give that a second, it should export. There you go. Now, when it comes to exporting multiple slices from Figma, they will always be within a folder. So what you're going to have to do is go into your downloads and extract them from the folder. So I'm going to do that now and get back to you. So now I've gone ahead and extracted my slices from their file, and we've head over to this website called I Love IMG, www.iloveimg.com. I found that this is actually a really good website for maintaining the quality of your images, but also compressing them to a size with good load speed that won't affect your deliverability. There are various other tools out there, tinypng.com, compressor.io, but I've also run more tests and I found that this is the best you're going to get. Let me know if there are any more that you found, but for me personally, this is the best I've come across. So from here, it's very simple. We're going to take our slices, highlight all of them, drag and drop them in. We're going to go over, compress these images. And there we have it. Now that the images are compressed, you can go ahead and download that, extract those files, and then the next step will be heading over into Klaviyo and implementing them. So now this is the next stage of our process. We are currently in my Klaviyo test account, and we've just come over to the email creator section. I just created a blank email. This is what we're given. I'm going to show you how to do this real quick. So the first thing you're going to want to do is delete everything. There you go. If my computer will load, I'll show you. So you're going to want to delete everything. However, you always want to keep this section, this unsubscribe section. So be careful not to delete that. So we can go ahead and delete all of this. And with our slices here, we're just going to select them all, drag and drop them into the email. And with a minute, they should all load up. As you can see, they get completely jumbled when you are doing this. So all you're going to want to do, I've got all small for some reason. What you're going to want to do is just sort out the order. So this will go right at the bottom. This goes underneath this. this swaps with this. There you go, sorted. So now, as you can see, this is our email. The slices have been compressed and uploaded. That should be there, and that should be there. So now the next stage is to come over here, and within every slice you see this is an alt text and a link address. For every single image that you use within your email, there has to be alt text. This is non-negotiable. You can do it in various ways. You can literally just go back into Figma, copy the text and paste it in. However, I would be very wary if there are words that might cause potential spam issues, such as promo or things that are all caps, free, anything that may flag up as spam. I'd be wary of, so you can just change it to it or a filler word. So what we're going to do is just fill this out. So for the sake of this video, I'm just going to keep it real simple. You're going to want to alt text and link address absolutely everything. Now, link addresses, I'd usually just keep them to sections where there are buttons, but in the case of this email, every single slice is a button within it, so that's okay. So I'm just going to fill that out for you, and I will get back to you. Alright, there we have it. So as you can see, going through this email, we have alt text and link for every single slice. I'll just go through this and show you. The degree to which you want to put in alt text is completely up to you. You can just leave it to a few words. You can go ahead and copy and paste the whole thing. In terms of if you're representing a brand and you want to be professional, I'd recommend putting in the full text. So as you can see, everything's there. Shop order, shop our sale and things, they just need extra links, but I'm not going to do that right now. And then from there, once you think you're good, you're going to come over, preview and test, and you're always going to want to send an email to yourself just to make sure that one, everything's in the right order, everything looks how it should, and two, all your links work. So once that's done, you send yourself a test, make sure everything's good, make the necessary adjustments if needs be, then you're all good to go. From there, you'll just want to go over into your campaigns and set up your campaign with your save template. And that's about all there is. So thank you for watching this video, people. I hope it was helpful. I had a few people in the comments of the last video asking me how can you actually implement them. So there you have it. I hope you enjoy. If you want to see anything else, please let me know. And I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, my friends.